Hello, my name is Corey Olson. I am a sophomore at Millersville University, currently studying earth sciences. I have been particularly interested in jewelry for a long time, specifically jewelry revolving around chains and watches and stuff along those lines.
My name is Priscilla McIntosh, and I am a political science major at Colorado State University. And in the past few years, I've taken a very special interest in jewelry.
So I did some research about jewelry, and I found out that around 100,000 years ago, they used shells to craft jewelry instead of normal stones that they would usually use today. Around 4000 BC, gold was first used in jewelry in Europe. With the introduction of copper to jewelry, it became a very prominent material around that time. And then around 1400 BC, Egypt famously used copper and gold in jewelry, along with other gemstones such as pearls. Pearls were also used as jewelry around during the Greek times. During the Dark Ages, jewelry was not really seen amongst the middle class and lower class citizens, but instead mainly for royalty, such as kings and queens. Unless you were royal, you didn't really own much jewelry or wear much of it at all. After the Dark Age period was finally over, jewelry was on the rise again, especially for various religious regions. This includes in 1477, where the first ever diamond engagement ring was given to Mary of Burgundy by the Archduke of Austria. Ever since that first engagement ring was given, engagement rings began to be widely seen today and be very common. Fast forward to more modern times, jewelry began to be a very prominent accessory that a lot of people wore for various different reasons. Some examples include earrings, necklaces, watches, all sorts of different things were worn throughout the modern times. Now, if we go back to the 1800s, jewelry trends were heavily influenced by Queen Victoria. Many prominent fine jewelry companies were also introduced into the 1800s. An example of this includes Tiffany & Co., which was founded in 1837 by Charles Louis Tiffany under the name Tiffany Young and Ellis, before being changed to Tiffany & Co. a few decades later. Later down the road in the 1800s, the iconic Tiffany & Co. engagement ring was finally created, leading to the popularity of the Tiffany set. Tiffany & Co. is well known during the 1900s as a fine jewelry store, but was made even more famous by the movie Breakfast at Tiffany's starring Audrey Hepburn. Jewelry is a common symbol found in movies and other forms of pop culture. An example of this includes in the 1953 movie Gentlemen Prefer Blondes, which is where Marilyn Monroe's character sings "Diamonds are a girl's best friend," symbolizing the prioritization of wealth. Another example includes in the movie Titanic starring Leonardo DiCaprio and Kate Winslet, where Kate's character Rose receives the heart of the ocean from Cal, but throws it in the ocean, symbolizing their failed relationship when Rose realizes Jack is her true love.
I wear jewelry probably every day. I feel like so weird without wearing it every day.
I wear jewelry all the time, every day.
I wear jewelry every day. I usually wear a hoop and a stud on my ears.
I wear jewelry like every single day, like to school, everywhere.
I wear jewelry every day, but I mainly just wear earrings because I don't know, with sports and stuff, like it's kind of a hassle to like be taking off necklaces and like rings. I used to wear rings a lot and bracelets, but like now I just keep earrings in because I feel like it's easier.
I prioritize getting the cheaper jewelry over the nicer jewelry. So I usually shop at like Amazon for my stuff. I think it depends on the occasion, like where I'm going. If it's like a party or something big, like a wedding, I'll wear like real gold. But if it's like everyday school, I'll wear like the fake gold from wherever.
I prefer quality because I feel like if you get quantity, it's sort of not real jewelry. While quality, if you put in the work to get quality jewelry, that means it's like real. And having one good piece of jewelry can really um could change a person's outfit, really. It could change like the idea of who you are with a really nice jewelry piece. And I think that's what I prefer over quantity.
I prefer getting cheaper jewelry because you can actually get like decent quality jewelry, even if it's cheap, and you can get so many more pieces if it's cheaper versus if it's expensive.
Honestly, I feel like most of the jewelry I have is more cheap and affordable just because I don't have a lot of money to drop on more expensive jewelry, but I do think more expensive jewelry is definitely nicer and will last longer, so maybe I'll invest in some soon.
I have a gold necklace with a diamond C, okay, for Colorado. And that's special to me because my grandma gave it to me and she's had it since like I don't even know, years, okay? And I was born on my grandparents' anniversary and she got it as an anniversary present and she gave it to me. So that's very special and meaningful because, I'm very close to my grandma and we have the same name.
I do have one meaningful jewelry piece that a friend had bought me. It was a necklace.
Meaningful jewelry pieces. I have a couple of meaningful jewelry pieces. One that stands out to me the most though would have to be this one right here. I usually wear this one a lot, and it represents a compass. Because my uncle was he used to work on a cargo ship. He recently doesn't work there anymore, but me and my uncle are pretty tight. We usually always hang out and stuff. So when he gave me this piece, it was sort of like a memento to our relationship and friendship, and I think it's very strong. So I usually wear this a lot because he's a nice guy.
So my friend gave me pearl earrings for my 16th birthday, so those are pretty special to me because she made them herself. I have a lot of gold jewelry from like when I was baptized and from my first communion. A lot of birthdays too, like I was given gold by like family and stuff. Um, I have a gold rosary hanging in my car that was given to me by my grandparents, so like those are really special to me.
Last year I went to Europe and I bought these really cool looking silver hoops in France, and I wore them like every single day for a really long time.
I've been interested in jewelry my whole life. I really like the way I'm able to express myself through some fun pieces.
I would say since like 7th or 8th grade, I unfortunately went through a pretty hard tomboy phase, so I was not into it for a long time. For like a long time, I want to say. I've always liked jewelry. Like when I was little, I used to always wear like the tiaras and the fake Disney shoes and the necklaces. And I think like as I got older, I got my ears pierced and stuff like that. But I didn't get my ears pierced till I was like 13, I think. And that was because you really couldn't when you played a sport. But I've always loved jewelry.
I think my interest about jewelry was first sparked when I was a young girl and I received my first jewelry box, and I would go to a bunch of different stores like Claire's when I was a kid, and I would just try to pick up some fun jewelry to fill up the box.
I've been interested in jewelry for since I was young, I have to say. My grandfather usually got me into it because he was in charge of the jewelry store called Zales. He sometimes would bring home jewelry that wouldn't really get bought a lot, and I like to wear it. I thought it was pretty cool and maybe look cool and stylish and aesthetic, and I like the vibe it gives. So that's mainly what got me into it.
I would say like the past like few years I never really cared to wear it before, but I feel like a few years back when I got my ears pierced is when I started to wear jewelry more often, and now I wear it like every single day. And some days if I forget to wear jewelry, I feel like weird. I'm just so used to it.
My preferred style of jewelry would be affordable gold pieces.
My preferred style of jewelry would have to be chains, I would say. I usually wear chains more often. I think it's a good aesthetic for your outfits.
My favorite style is fine jewelry. I love diamonds.
I like using jewelry to dress up my outfits. It can take a really simple, plain like sweatshirt, sweatpants into something a little classier with like some nice earrings and a necklace.
I have to say probably would have to be the diversity that jewelry there is, because you can wear a bunch of different types of jewelry, range from chains, necklaces, rings, watches, bracelets, all sorts of different jewelry. And also the rarity of jewelry as well, because you could have diamonds, you could have gold, silver, jade, sapphire, all sorts of different types of jewelry, and it's really fascinating to see all the sorts of different jewelry that can be created, and it's very fascinating.
I think just like upgrading your outfit, just adding a little bit something that makes it a little bit more put together. I feel naked almost without earrings on, so I always have to have them on, or I'll leave the house and I'll have them in my pocket ready to go like for later in the day. But I think just making yourself look a little bit more put together.
I like that you can get like different jewelry pieces for like different aesthetics. Like sometimes if I want to wear a certain outfit, I can like match like different necklaces for how I want to look with the outfit, you know? And I also love earrings. I love having a whole bunch of earrings in. So yeah.
Um, I'm not a big Etsy person, but I do like some of the pieces they have on there. I think that sometimes it's a little bit more pricier than like the more affordable places like Amazon, Target, stuff like that, or like places in the mall. But they do have like really like nice things, and I've bought in a few things off there.
I've not shopped on Etsy before, but I've been thinking about shopping there recently.
Not regularly, but I will browse it sometimes. There's some good jewelry on there, but I'm not like a regular shopper.
I do. I don't shop on Etsy super often, but I do shop on Etsy sometimes. And I have bought jewelry from there before.